So everything dropped hard yesterday. Don't know if it's a market correction or a market crash, but it looks like a market correction. It doesn't look like a crash. It just doesn't feel like a crash. There would be more panic if there was a crash. So it feels like a correction, but a pretty strong one. And aren't I glad I sold American Airlines? I bought this at 37. It went up to 41.50. I sold at 41.50. Then it went even higher to 43. And now look at it dropping all the way down to 33, below the price I bought it at. So I'm definitely glad I sold it. I would have been really mad if I kept it. So it looks like a good buying opportunity also right now with a 1-year target price of 50, trading at 33 right now. Doesn't pay that much dividends though, 1%. Definitely a stock on Warren Buffett's list. I know he'd want to buy more, but I think he's capped at 10 or 20% stake in the company, in airlines in general. AltaGas is a great dividend stock, Canadian company, pays right now 10% dividends per year. It's trading close to a 52-week low. 52-week high was 30. So with the 10% dividend, it's great. 1-year target price from Yahoo is 27. 5 billion market cap. Got a pretty high price to earnings ratio. So that's not good, but let's look at 5 years. Yeah, 5 years, 47. Wow. So it just made a recent acquisition of WGL Holdings, which allows it to become a stronger player in the field. Morningstar gives it a 23 fair value, so not that high. Not much of a difference between the price that it's trading at right now, but it's still considered as an undervalued stock. CFRA gives it a low recommendation, a hold recommendation. Financials don't look really good. I mean, revenue is quite steady, 2.4 billion in 2014, 2.5 billion in 2017. Profit is really not steady, it's even dropping. So financials don't look really good. What looks good about this company is the high dividend, 10% dividend. It's at a 52-week low, and it's got some good growth opportunities with the acquisition of WGL Holdings. Personally, I'm not sure if I would buy this stock. I think there's only because there's other opportunities out there, but I don't think it's a bad stock. But personally, I wouldn't buy it just because I want to buy other stuff. So you've got Bell Alliant that's paying right now close to 6% dividend per year, trading to a 52-week low of 51. Market cap 45 billion, obviously the biggest telecom in Canada, so absolutely nothing to worry about. Morningstar gives it a fair value of 56. CFRA gives it a hold recommendation with a target price of 45 USD, which is about 58 Canadian. Revenue is quite steady, 22 billion since 2014, so isn't growing, pretty steady. Profit, same thing, from 2.5 billion to 2.9 billion in 2017. So pretty steady, making good money, good profit, but not growing. But if you like dividends and some capital gain, definitely a good stock to watch because it's at a 52-week low and it's paying 6% dividends right now. It's funny, everything went down yesterday except for Tesla. It went up 5%. Before yesterday on Monday was trading at 250. Now it's at 260. Pre-market is 265. So this stock is such a mess, but it's great for swing traders. I'm sure they're having a great time. Disappointed I missed out on buying it at 250. Didn't have available cash or liquidity. I think I'm going to buy this stock today if I can. Dividend 15 Split Corp. DFN.TO. It pays 10 cents per share. So right now it's around 14% or even 15% dividend rate per year. At this price, it dropped 9% yesterday. It's getting closer to the value you'd get if they would terminate this mutual fund, but they rarely terminate. They just keep renewing. This stock is the most consistent in paying their dividends. They have 174 consecutive monthly distributions. So to get 15% a year, I think I'm going to buy this stock if I can. So 52-week low is 7.94. I think it reached it yesterday, yeah. So I'll try to buy this stock today. Facebook was trading in the low 150s on Monday. Yesterday bounced back a bit, trading at 157. Definitely a great price to buy it at. I bought it at 168. Disappointed I bought it a little bit too high, but I was afraid to miss out on this opportunity because I know this is an over $200 stock, easy. But if I can, I'll try to buy more Facebook shares also. For Canadian stocks, this is definitely a good one. Bank of Nova Scotia pays around 4.5% dividend per year, trading at a 52-week low, 74.49. Just so many opportunities, so many things to buy, just not enough liquidity. Alibaba also definitely at a good price right now. Bought it at 164, I believe, trading at 145 right now. Ridiculous. It's got a 1-year target price of 228. Pays no dividends though, that sucks. So the only way to profit from the stock is capital growth or capital gain. Trading at a 52-week low though, 145 right now. It's even opening lower today. So I told you about this stock tip that my friend gave me last week. I was trading at 1.9 last week. Now look at it, 2.4 already. But this looks like if they're able to sell their product, this is going to be like a $10 stock. But knowing myself, if I had bought it at 2, I probably would have sold at 2.4. Would have made an easy 12%, or even more actually than 12%. Would have made 40%, sorry, 20%. But yeah, I didn't buy it because I don't like buying risky stocks, at least not anymore. Or at least it's not my personality. I can't handle the stress anymore. But this stock is getting a lot of strong buy reports or recommendations from Yahoo Finance. Morningstar gives it a fair value of 2.87. It's got a strong buy recommendation from Stock Reports Plus, like at the complete end of the strong buy table of the strong buy recommendation. Ford right now down 3% yesterday, still looks like a great buying opportunity. Pays close to 7% dividends right now. 10.64 1-year target price from Yahoo Finance. So it is killing me right now because I bought it a little bit too high, but it's definitely a buying opportunity for Ford and GM. Also, I think GM is trading at 33 or even 32. Yeah, GM 32.65 with a 4.5% dividend. 1-year target price 45. It's a stock on Warren Buffett's list, so definitely a great buying opportunity for both Ford and GM. But what do you buy? There's just so many buying opportunities. What do you buy? Dividend 15 split Corp 2 down to 4.6, also down 8% yesterday. But this one is not as consistent in paying the dividends, so that's why I think I'm going to try to buy the other one, which is the FN.to, because it's more consistent in dividends and it's trading pretty low right now also. But this one, at this rate, if it pays dividends, you'd be getting around 24% dividends per year. So of course it's not gonna be consistent. Cascade also dropped hard yesterday. So obviously it has nothing to do with the individual companies. It's just the general market. But this looks like a good buying opportunity as well. 52-week range, 11.09 to 16.67. Doesn't pay that much dividend. Pays 1.3% dividend, but it's definitely a good buying opportunity in terms of capital gain. It was trading around 13 or even 14 not too long ago. Here, 1 month, it was trading at 13, above 13 a month ago. Yeah, so a month ago it was trading above 13 and a half, so it would have made already a 20% gain. So I think at this price, it also looks like a good buying opportunity. I really would love to buy Google one day, but I want it to drop more. So right now it's trading at 1138. 52-week range is 960 to 1273. So below 1,000, definitely I'm going to try to buy some Google, just to own some Google and keep it forever. Doesn't pay any dividends though, but definitely a great growth company. Vodafone also dropped hard yesterday, 2.5%, but looks like pre-market it's going back up. But obviously has nothing to do with Vodafone. Right now it's paying a dividend yield of 8% per year, but I think it pays their dividends twice a year only. Got a 1-year target price of 25. I bought this stock at 22.8, I think. So bought a little bit too high. I wish I could buy some more, but not enough liquidity. But if I had liquidity, I would buy more of the stock at this price, at below $20, just to average down my initial purchase price. So yeah, as you can see, just so many buying opportunities right now. If you don't consider this a crash, I personally consider it a correction, because if it was I say this because if it was a crash, it would be more of a panic. So if you're investing in for the long term, basically any stock you buy will be a good purchase, because in the long run it will go up as long as you're buying a big name stock. If you have any questions, leave in the comments below or email me directly. If you're going to open an account with Questrade to trade on stock market, use my referral code in the description below the video, so you can get between $25 and $250 depending on your initial deposit. Thanks for watching.